No. Hello. Hello. Oh, we already got people going. Cool. All right. Welcome, guys.
Hit it.
I didn't hit it. It's cool. We got, let's see here, Brad the Farmer's here. Kim and Toby Burris. The in-laws are here. Awesome.
Hi, Mom.
Well, welcome. How is everyone doing? Is everyone enjoying this heat? We've had crazy heat lately. First off, can everyone hear us good? I want to make sure everyone can hear us good. So, no Paula Wells just showed up. Welcome. Can everyone hear us good? Just throw a comment saying yes or no. I can hear you. Awesome. Well, cool. We're excited. We got a few things to give away. The YouTube giveaway and the Instagram giveaway. We'll let people filter in, and so if anyone has any questions right away, we can start answering a few things. But people are showing up here.
Here, I have it on here now.
You got it on here?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Anthony Frost is in the house. What's up, buddy?
Vicky from Fort Worth. Hi, Vicky.
Crystal.
We were gonna be early, and then we're never early.
Yeah.
So at the last minute.
Kids are in bed, so it's really cool. But yeah, first, I'm interested to see where's everyone from. I know people leave some comments, but what states, countries. We got.
Bill wants to know if you've caught what's getting your chickens.
No. Nope.
Tell the story about the chicken you left out as bait.
So yeah, that will be in a video coming up. We actually had a baby chick that ended up just probably dying, natural causes. They had no wounds or anything. And I ended up using it as bait, and the next morning it was gone.
So it's a sneaky weasel.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's very sneaky. The trigger wasn't pulled or anything like that. So that was pretty disappointing because when I came up to it, I saw it gone, and I was like, all right, cool, but nothing in the trap. So, yeah, so that's disappointment.
I want to put, it's been so dry here that we don't see any footprints either, so we think it's a weasel. I mean, I have no idea, but that's what the experts say. That's what Bobby said.
Yeah, that's what Bobby said.
So I was thinking we could take some of the kids' chalk and crunch up their chalk and put like pink, chalk dust in the chicken coop, and then that way he put his little weaselly paws in there, and then we could at least identify what it is.
That'd be funny.
We should do that after this.
We can try it.
It would work. I bet it would work. Why not? It's never gonna rain, so we gotta figure out some way to identify it, or just do an all-night stakeout.
Well, we got people from Missouri, Kentucky, Ohio, Tennessee.
Have you put a game camera out? He has a game camera, but it's not working, so we haven't. That would be a really good idea.
Brad the Farmer, what's up?
Oh, Crystal Herbert said they used flour before. See, it works.
Yeah, cool.
Well, that would be an easier idea, wouldn't it, than crunching up chalk to do flour.
Oh, man.
Hey, Sawyer Ridge Farm. What's going on?
Hello.
Flour would work, Paula says. Smart.
Cool. Well, I've noticed out. Unknown. We'll see what happens.
The consequences of that are then our children don't want to cut their hair either. So now we have a lot of.
Yeah, Remy wants to wear his hat backwards with his hair slicked back. So it makes me feel good.
It is cute.
Yeah.
They just look sweaty all day long.
But cool. Does anyone have any questions? We have a lot going on. We have the chickens. We're growing that. We got, this predator. Yeah, that was a disappointment with the amount of birds that we lost. I mean, that's huge. That was a big loss for us. But We're gonna try to catch this predator for sure. I hope we can get it on cam. Excuse me. We hope we can get it on camera for you guys and make a kind of an interesting video with that. Let's see here. What did Paula just ask? Do you have to leave for work? Of a time to leave work. Paula, as I mean, like leave my full-time job and full-time farm. I really don't at this point. I really don't. That's in the air. We have to juggle finances and stuff like that. But you know, that's the goal.
That would be the dream.
Yeah, that's our dream, is to be able to, you know, farm, maybe YouTube, mix of both, sell chicken. You know, just do a little mix of everything so we can fill up that, you know, our income. And
we've been really blessed with selling chicken this this summer.
We can't keep it in the freezer.
Yeah, so
that's awesome.
That's been a really big blessing. So it's kind of a matter of when do you take the leap of going.
Like right now it's perfect. I mean, it's perfect. It's still, you know, it's still light out now, 8:40. So, but when it, you know, when that end of the year comes, I usually come home in the dark, leave in the dark, home in the dark. So that's pretty hard, but to manage everything. Brad the farmer, I think he asked. Farmer Brad, I'm sorry. My phone just shut off.
He said something about, do you use a turkey scalder?
Yeah, so we just use a turkey fryer, like a big Bunsen burner, and we just have a real good thermometer. We try to keep the water at like 150, between there, 150, 155. With that it's a little hard to manage because just everything going on a butchering day with, you know, dispatching the birds to, you know, trying to pluck them and just try to keep a rhythm going on. You know, if we sort of forget the water, it gets too hot and we gotta cool it down. And then if it gets too cool, the feathers won't pluck. So that's one thing that we want to try to invest in, is a scalder with a temperature gauge, because, you know, that makes it a lot easier. We can just keep it at one temperature and just go on and do what we need to do. The first time we ever butchered, we rented a scalder. We rented our plucker and scalder, and that was pretty neat. We just haven't invested in that. We invested in the plucker, obviously, but yeah, that would probably be the next big piece of not big, but investment in for the chicken. So
I think this is the first year it was really kind of fun to do the chickens for me. I know it's always been fun for you, but before now it's always seemed like, oh, I wonder how it's going to go. There's always been some snags along the way, but I think this is the first year that, other than raising the chicken snags, like processing the chickens has been really smooth. Earlier, like before, we've been up until like 1 o'clock in the morning wrapping everything up in a couple days in a row. So
we were done at 3 o'clock, processed, packaged, and put away by 3, and we did that 2 days in a row, and that was awesome.
His way home said, how many chickens do you do? They pluck by hand. Oh my goodness. We did that one year because our plucker broke.
No, the one we made, broke, completely failed.
Yeah.
We ended up trying to make one
DIY
of those.
doesn't always work out.
Yeah, sometimes you might want to just buy it straight up, because
I can't imagine plucking them all by hand again. That was not fun.
Ended up, we stopped and ended up just skinning them all out. That was rough.
We've done 100 birds most of the rounds. And this next round we have 190. So that'll be our biggest flock so far.
Cody Reese just showed up. What's up, buddy?
I saw somebody ask what you do for a living.
What do I do for a living? I'm a probation and parole officer for the local county. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can technically go into. But probation and parole officer. I've been doing that for 9 years. It's interesting. You see people at their lowest point, but then you also get to see people, overcome some obstacles in their lives. And you get to learn at the same time too. So It's definitely an interesting job, but it's good. It's good for my family. It pays the bills, and yeah.
Paula said, I would love to see you dressed for work. Do you do the man bun thing or what? Oh, that's
No,
funny.
pretty much how.
It's like
Yeah.
a dual person. I think he wears a suit once a week to court, and every time I see him in his suit, he just looks so different. It's so funny. It's not the backwards hat look. He can clean up. Every once in a while, he can clean up.
Well, yeah, my father-in-law just sent this. Well, his pic 9 years ago.
Deep sea
yeah,
fishing.
we went deep sea fishing. I was pretty interesting to see.
And
a
he had no
completely
hair.
different
It was
look.
buzzed and
Goatee, right?
no
I had a
no
goatee.
beard.
Yeah. Jill Hackett
You
is
should
here.
do that for our anniversary, which is on
Our
August
30th.
5th.
Our 30th.
Am I right?
August 5th.
Your
Yep.
last
9
name, I
years.
didn't know.
Yep. Jill, I got your email. I'm sorry I haven't replied. I was very touching, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, he keeps trying to read it to me, but we keep getting distracted by
But
little
yeah.
people.
So again, I really appreciate that. That was, at the right time. Absolutely needed that. So thank you so much.
How do I spell my name? Dreonna. The most complicated way you could. Just kidding, Mom.
Anthony asks, "Are we gonna raise pigs again? Do you still have some? I forgot." We do. We just. Well, this is gonna be coming up in an upcoming video. We just actually got rid of our pigs. So, yeah,
I don't want to talk about it.
Ida's off the farm.
You should never name your farm animals.
I told you.
I know.
I told you you don't name.
Well, you shouldn't let us
farm
keep them
animals.
for so long either.
Well,
it's fly season
yeah,
here.
fly
Sorry.
season.
I'm not
And
swatting at nothing.
we have a horse farm. We have a couple horse farms around. We have just a few people have chicken farms, and I think they all empty out their chicken houses at the same time. So to answer your question, Anthony, we do not have pigs currently. We have 2 in the butcher. So
we had the Berkshire, and we had Ida, our Idaho pasture pig, who was our mascot and our pet. And we were just putting money into feed, and they weren't going to get any bigger. And
well, yeah, and I explained this in the video. It's actually going to be the next video coming out, and I don't mind explaining it. Like an Idaho pasture pig is really on the pasture. However, for some reason, they're supposed to graze like a cow. However, he did not get that gene, and he would just tear up and root just like a normal Berkshire, just your feeder pigs, and he destroyed our pasture. So we had to keep him in that paddock, and I didn't like that because I don't want to raise pigs or any animal in a stationary paddock. I want to always move them. That way they're getting fresh grass, and they're not always in their same manure and stuff like that. So at the same time, he wasn't really doing what he was designed to do. So in a way, I wanted him to, I guess feed us now, because he wasn't doing what I wanted him to do. But yeah,
I thought the kids would be really upset about it, and
they haven't been.
they didn't know until they were being loaded up in the trailer, and they kind of acted sad, but then talked about the sausage they were going to eat. So I think they're true farm kids, and I don't think it really affected them. I think they'll be fine.
They get
to see where it comes from.
Yeah, with the chickens,
cool.
they've been around it. Ooh, we got a super chat, our first ever from Sawyer Ridge.
Thank you, Sawyer Ridge.
Yes, that's cool.
Thanks for your prayers.
We can farm for full time.
means a lot.
Yeah, we need a lot of prayers. We're in a lot of transition with the farm. So yeah, thank you so much. That's huge. And then speaking of that, we have enabled the super chat. So if you guys like what you guys see, you guys want to support the channel, whatever you have on your heart, that'd be awesome to throw a super chat in. We also now have the membership section. We got 3 levels. Off the top of my head, I think 99 cents. You have the emojis. That was kind of cool to make. It was a little. I had to figure out how to do it and size it right. That was kind of cool. Then we got. I think it's level 2, 49. I think. By Juliana here. I think her idea of that is, a little bit more into what goes on inside the house with the kids, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What the craziness of
Yeah.
of sharing a house, sharing a property with two families sharing a property is like. Yeah.
It's a lot. And then the third I think it's 1099 is a special live chat. Maybe we can talk a little bit more intimate. I get like real good questions. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, those are the 3 levels we got. And again, if you want to support us, we really appreciate it. Brad the Farmer, he's 400 hours away from monetizing. That's awesome.
Which we thought we might go through a couple of the questions that some people asked on that have asked in the past. So and that kind of reminded me of.
Oh yeah.
Somebody had asked why.
Yeah, Brad the Farmer. I keep Farmer Brad. I'm sorry, man.
No, that's not the question. I was thinking about the question. Somebody asked like about YouTubing. They had just started a YouTube channel, and what was their advice starting out, and how long did it take to get over the awkwardness of talking to yourself a lot? So I don't know. You can probably speak more to that, but I don't think we've gotten really over the awkwardness. I think around each other we have, but it's still awkward when other people are around. And
I think when new people like you take out the camera, they sort of look at you like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
So I've been doing it for 4 years, and I'm still. I think our biggest challenge is these lives. We've only done a few. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's just something different, and it's always fun to do. I think the biggest thing that I'm really starting to like to do is free range hatchery. That was pretty neat. I'm getting.
I think we've realized we're not experts on anything, and we like to glean from what other people have acquired expertise in, and so it's fun to learn a lot from them. And there's so many people around us that farm and do natural homesteading type of things. So that's kind of some plans for some upcoming videos too. So that'll be cool. But I would say probably the number one thing is not that we're experts at all at the YouTubing thing, but it's just keep going. And if it's on your heart, then persevere. And like you said, it's been 4 years.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like 4 years, and I've always continued.
He's been consistent with it, even when it seems like you're just building an ark for no reason.
But yeah, there's a reason.
Yeah.
Paula Wells, the second level, there'll be videos by Juliana. Just a little bit more into detail of what's going on, basically in the house, right?
Like everyday life stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to be homeschooling this fall, we decided, so that'll be new and interesting. Well, we did it before, but with one kid, and this will be
3.
Well, yeah. If you count a preschooler, it'll be 3. So that'll be something new.
My dad just showed up.
Hi, Pep. And W. Geiger said, "My friends and I have been praying for you." And it just disappeared.
I got it. I'm praying.
God bless you and your family. That's really sweet, and we really appreciate that. Thank you so much. We'll take all the prayers for sure. Thank you.
Cool. We got our first member. Paula, thank you. She went to level 2 Farmer's Wife videos.
All right.
So you got to get to work.
Game on.
Yeah.
All right.
We appreciate that. That's awesome. Cool. Well, we've been doing this for about close to 30 minutes now, I think.
We have.
Well, here
Should we do the giveaway?
Do some giveaway stuff again. So we got 2 things going on. One here and one on Instagram. So if you're not on Instagram, we have a little bit more time. 19 minutes.
19 minutes. What? He always rounds up. It could be like we've been.
I'm
20
looking at
minutes.
our clock right there.
We started
at 8:30 something.
He rounds up like by the half an hour.
Oh well. Well,
and
anyways,
everything is always 40 minutes away if you ask him.
45.
How far away is that? It's 45 minutes away.
It's because like if it's not, a little bit less, a little bit more, whatever. If it's an hour away, then you're good.
It doesn't work.
It's only 15 minutes. But anyways.
Not if it's 2 hours away. It's not.
Well, all right. Anyways, let's do the giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if you're, like I was saying, give you a little bit more time. Go over Instagram. Her name there is the Bigfoot Farmer. I couldn't get Bigfoot Farmer, but anyways, for the YouTube giveaway, what we're gonna be doing. Oh, that's the Instagram. Here we go.
Pastured pigs are a myth. Pigs are omnivores.
Who said that?
Dick Signs Dairy Goats? See that right? Yeah, well, it's our only one. Somebody said they were going to get Cooney pigs. And aren't those pastured pigs? Or no?
Yeah, so Idaho pastured pigs are mixed with Cooney, Berkshire, and Duroc, I believe. Well, Cooney is like its own.
That's what you wanted to get.
That's what I wanted to get, but I couldn't find something that was reasonable. We just had another super chat from SP.
Sending you prayers and all the success. I love your channel. It's great to come here, watch you guys, and forget all the craziness going on in the world.
Yeah.
Thank you
Amen.
very
Thank
much.
you so much.
We really appreciate that.
The loss of meat.
Oh, how has the loss of meat affected our family?
So, I mean, yeah, potentially. I mean, we lost 55 birds. So that's potentially, we try to sell our birds around $10 to $12 a bird. We break them down into different pieces and stuff like that, like breast, legs. So that could potentially be a loss of $500 or more, $550. So I mean, that's pretty significant. We're not doing this full time. We are obviously making money. If we weren't making money, it wouldn't really sort of be worth it. Except if we're just raising it for our food, because we know how it's raised and whatnot. But as a sort of a business, it's sort of a big loss. But we'll have to see. It happens from time to time. But yeah.
That's farming for you.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I said this before. But what's that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I said this before. Like farming, I believe is like the number one. I mean, you guys can correct me if there's something else out there, but the number one occupation where you have to have faith, so much faith. I mean, from planting seeds in the ground and not knowing if they're going to grow, and raising animals. If you gotta, you raise your animals, like we just lost them, or they could just for some reason die, So, it's you gotta have real faith in what you're doing. I think you were told to speak louder. I just saw.
Oh, sorry. Could be because my dryer's going in the background. Sorry. All laundry happens at nighttime here.
Get this closer to us.
Yeah. And like we say with everything that happens tragic on the farm, we've learned a lot about trapping and about protecting your livestock against predators.
Yeah.
You can look at the bright side, look at it that way. We got to do some fun stuff with our friend Bobby.
Yeah, that was really fun. I learned a lot. I mean,
yeah.
he was only here for like an hour.
He knows a lot.
He's actually thinking.
We think he should start his own YouTube channel about trapping. That would be.
He was really, really good.
It was intriguing.
Okay, so the giveaway, real quick. So on YouTube, go over to Instagram if you haven't. If you haven't entered, just recommend 2 other people. However, for YouTube, what we're going to be doing is giving away a blue Bigfoot Farmer hat. We get these made here locally from Major League Prints. They are real good quality. If they're flex fit, this one is actually a large, extra large. It's actually, just with my hair growing longer, it's actually a little bit more. It's a little tight, but that's my own fault. But it would fit me perfect. So we got that. We also got some of Lamar's honey from Welsh Mountain Apiary. We have spring wildflower honey, and we also have locust honey. These are absolutely delicious. It's so good. And it's all, so he has bees. Right now, all of his bees are in Pennsylvania. But then when you know, when the, you know, not pollen season, the, you know, the honey season is over, he moves his bees down south south from here to South Carolina. So he's always moving his bees, getting fresh, getting real fresh honey. And then the last thing for the giveaway is a lavender essential oil from Young Living. And you want to talk a little bit about that? No? Well,
we use essential oils for
yeah.
all of our things around here. So this is one that we use this on the kids every night for sleep. So it's one of our favorites, and we can certainly tell you some more about that if you want to know. And somebody said, faith in our awesome Creator God Almighty. Prayers for you and yours. And yes, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Yeah, and that's the truth of it is that though it's devastating to walk out there and see that, we always have that fallback of, doesn't surprise God. It's not like he's panicking up in heaven going, I don't know what to do now. What are we going to do? We're at a total loss, you know? So we know that just trust the process and keep moving, and it'll all work out. It will. It always does. What are you doing? Picking a person?
Just seeing if any last questions or about the giveaway.
If I win anything, please give it to someone else. Oh,
who's that?
That's nice. W. Geiger.
W. Geiger. All right. Well, guys, we gotta go. Is our internet?
You don't have to be a homesteader to win it.
Yeah,
that's
you don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just you can enjoy honey and not
Oh
be
my
a
goodness.
homesteader. So what's?
All right. So here we go. Is our internet connection? We've been having. Something must be in the air. Our internet connection's bad. Our phone service is bad.
It's COVID.
Huh. All right.
So
I already have it going. All right. So what am I going to be using is cometpicker.com. So I already got, or at least I had the link in there. I don't have it anymore. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I had it all set up. All right, I do have it set up. Yep.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna let it roll. I'm gonna hit.
So this is for. Sorry, tell me again. What
This is for the YouTube giveaway right here.
All this?
Let's see. What's this?
I don't know.
Winner.
Allison Krohn.
Allison Krohn. Love the honey. You wanna write that down?
Oh yeah.
Allison Krohn.
So I don't know if Allison Krohn watches this.
Yeah, if Allison Krohn is watching,
then
send us
an email with your address, and we'll.
Yep, email's in the description. It's BigfootFarmerRanch at gmail.com. So that's cool. Congratulations to you. And yeah, contact me with your email, your mailing address, and I'll send that out to you guys as soon as I can.
We'll email it you.
Yep. So cool. That's cool. Let's just do we'll do the Instagram too. Put this over here.
Do you keep goats for meat? Jane Kipson.
So we raise Kiko goats.
Only on accident.
So yes and no. The main purpose when we got the goats was to help clear the woods. When right before we purchased the property, they logged it, and what grew back was complete briars. They actually logged it so they could have pasture. They could board horses, but then they stopped, and what grew back was vines and briars and whatnot. So it's definitely not usable. I mean, it is thick. It took us a year to find the tree of life, and it's just right next to the pasture. So. We got the goats to handle that, and I picked Kiko because they can work. They work nonstop, and they're really good. But we did harvest one of our does.
This past winter.
Yeah. It's good.
It was really good. Well, this was the tenderloin.
Yeah.
We've done some ground too, and we made that. I made it into tacos because I didn't know
She
how
was
the
nervous.
kids. Yeah, I didn't think the kids
kids
would eat
ate
it.
They loved
They
it.
didn't even know.
Yeah.
They love it. But the tenderloin was really, really good. That was really good. So we do have a wether that we're gonna
Yep. So.
eventually harvest.
Someone asked, I thought.
Somebody's from the UK.
UK.
Hi, Val's Homestead.
How you doing? That's cool.
And hi, Rocky Rizzo's Rocky Road. First time on your live chat.
Cool.
Salute.
Welcome. So yeah, I mean, I've gotten comments. People said they're from South Korea, Australia, UK.
Lucy Key.
That's pretty cool. Oh, cool. Thank you so much. $5 super chat. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Lucy.
We are crossing in Kiko with our dairy goats for parasite resistant as they hold more meat on their bodies. That's really smart.
Yep.
That's why we got the Kiko goats. For the parasite resistance.
Low parasite too. And less work. Like with boars, you'd be trimming hooves like every month. And we probably do it twice a year. If we could probably even do it less if we had them on, if we had rocks, but we move them so much that we would have to move.
Like Sawyer Ridge has those big big rock boulders. That would be perfect. They're in the woods, but they're still fine.
Like Kevin and Rachel.
I know it said this.
Yeah.
They have them too. Pretty sure.
Cool.
Alright, you want to do this?
Let's do, so yeah, the Instagram. So the Instagram giveaway is a red BigfootFarfmer hat. The one that I always wear. Red is my favorite color. But blue is pretty, Paula. Thanks, Paula. Blue's pretty nice too. I'm thinking about getting a blue one. I wanted to get a green one, but they don't make this flex fit hat in green for some reason, but I think they have like yellow. I thought I saw someone check it out, was interested in wanting to buy one. I gotta make like a sort of a big order. Not a big, it doesn't have to be too big. So if anyone's interested in purchasing a hat, I could, send me an email. I could get a bunch of people together and we'll figure out that. That would be really cool. The second thing, so this kind of giveaway is a couple other companies. They're actually both my buddies. The first is Tioga Rise. Tioga Rise Instant Coffee. And some people are like, I've had a few comments like instant coffee is horrible. This stuff is absolutely delicious. So what it is, it's in here. You get 24 individual packs. I think it's 3.5 grams of instant coffee, and you can mix this in hot or cold water. And the taste, it just tastes like a normal pot of coffee. It's really good. My buddy and his friend, actually was on a hunting trip. Their coffee that they're drinking is awful, and they're like, "There's got to be a way we can make instant coffee taste good." And they did. They did it. So this is a really good product. I drink this in the middle of the day at work when I can't make a pot of coffee.
Actually, we're out of coffee. We just realized. So we're gonna take 2 of these from this bag.
Sorry if it's open.
For tomorrow morning. Just kidding. We won't do that. But I don't know how that's gonna work tomorrow without coffee.
I might need to wake up.
You might need to go to the store after this to get coffee. We gotta have coffee in the morning.
We'll be giving away is this simple wallet. My buddy from New Hampshire, his company is called Failsafe Goods. He makes custom leather products. His stuff is awesome. He's on Instagram, and also Tioga Rise is on Instagram as well. So if you guys haven't, followed him and you didn't enter this, just go and check him out. My buddy, he made my wallet. It's a full-size wallet. I carry, I think I got like 6 different types of cards. Is it over there?
I was just looking. I don't think so.
I can, put some cash in it. And I think I have a photo of it on my Instagram. But, I can fit my badge. It's really nice. Real good quality, too. This is just a nice, simple, you can put 2 cards in the front, some cash or some more cards. So this is really nice. This is going to be kind of hard to send you guys. But,
that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So we'll figure out.
Paula, you're so sweet. Thank you for asking that question. But no, I never did.
Did you ever model?
That's really sweet. I giggle too much. And then Jane kept saying, 95% of the people in Oklahoma don't eat goat meat. Yeah, we have a lot of some cultures around here that are big into goat meat, so it's a little bit bigger here, I think. All right, he's setting it up, so.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm setting up. I had it. I guess it timed out, so now I gotta set it up. Does anyone have any questions or anything? What's some of the questions that community post we did?
Paul Gamblin said, "Hey Jeremy, I did some succession planting the other day in my shaded beds. They are starting to germinate." But that's cool.
No, Paul sends me a bunch of pictures on Facebook of his garden once in a while. It's really cool. I love seeing what you guys are doing in your own stuff. And it doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be...
Is anyone else struggling with the rain this year, or is it just us? The lack of rain, I should say.
It, yeah.
That's, man. If it would rain, things would sure be going a lot better. We're struggling with that.
2 years ago, we had so much rain. We didn't go... Our longest stretch without rain was 10 days. 10 days straight without rain. It was... Our field was a swamp. Alright, I think I got it.
Hey, Hidden Oaks Homestead. They said, when is the May... Oh my gosh. When's the best time to go live? When you're not so tired you can't read anymore. I don't know. When the kids are in bed, that's when the best time for us to go live is. We purposefully didn't give a couple of them naps today, which we do sometimes, so that they would have a little bit of an earlier bedtime, so that we would have a little bit more of a buffer. So that's all right.
This app's not working anymore.
Oh no! You got a backup plan?
I'm gonna find one. Our last giveaway, we didn't have too many entries, so we were able to pick the names out of a hat.
Yeah.
This one, I think there was close to 100 people. So.
His Way Homestead said they had a major drought. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I look forward to those summer thunderstorms. Because we haven't really had any of those. Maybe one or two. Pray for rain. Yes, we should pray for rain.
Before we even started.
We didn't catch the predator yet. Somebody just asked that. Not yet. Still working on it. It's outsmarted us.
Yeah.
But not for long. Anthony says, one is enough for me. He's 8 months old already and already crawling and trying to stand. Aww.
That's cool.
That's the best.
And then my buddy Cody just had a baby last week. He was on here a little bit ago.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if he's still on.
How are your bees doing? Did you get stung in the face anymore? I know he's worn his bee suit.
That hurt.
He learned his lesson.
That hurt. Yeah, the bees. I'm a bee freer. I'm not a beekeeper.
He's a bee releaser.
Yeah. That's gonna be coming out as well.
Oh.
What?
Somebody just said, pray for me and my family, 3 kids with COVID-19. Noah, Bailey. We will definitely be praying. And we were going to ask for prayer requests too before we ended. So certainly let us know and we'll keep a list. I'll write them down and then we keep a list in our bedroom. So we'll definitely pray for those and we'll certainly be praying for your kids with COVID. I had a bee fly in my ear once. Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
I had that
Did
one.
that do permanent
It was
damage?
starting to go in. Bees absolutely do not like me. Man. There's a lot of quiet time here. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm trying to read.
No, I'm really. We had, like I said, I had it all set up. But now I gotta find.
Well, we can do it. We could announce it on YouTube after this. We could put on a post.
Let me try to find one more thing. Does anyone have any questions of what's going on the farm? What's the difference between beekeeper and bee releaser? Well, I buy bees and they fly off. Instead of keeping them in the hive.
I was kind of making fun of him.
Yeah.
He's not a keeper because they don't stay in the hive. They fly away. So he's tried 3 years. 3 years? 4 years? 3 years.
This is the
third year.
Technically, this is the third year on my own. The first year, I bought all the equipment, and my brother took care of it, and we got a bunch of honey. This is the third year that we've done it here, and every year they swarm off. Yeah, this year they swarmed off. This would have been the third time. For some reason, they just don't want to stay. I want to give this away. Man.
His caught a wild swarm. Yeah.
That's cool.
We've wanted to try that.
That was, some of the suggestions. The nuke set. So, for this year, if you guys haven't been with us for a while, I bought a bee package. Just one of those packages. Comes with 3 pounds of bees, which is usually 15,000. Did that, and it didn't take. Like, it instantly swarmed off. And then the bees that stayed, it ended up having a worker queen laying eggs. The bees. There was a bunch of bees in the field, and I went when they were driving, and he was actually out working with the bees, stopped, and he actually knew he's actually a subscriber before I even met him. We do have a sign outside of our yard, so that was really cool. As soon as I was walking up, he already knew me, and he actually knew why I was there because of the videos I've been posting. From what he saw in the videos, he already knew I had a worker queen. I mean, it was pretty cool, and I ended up buying a nuke from him. And then for some reason that took. However, a little bit later, it ended up swarming out again. So, and then what happened? Oh, and then we ended up getting. Then I ended up trying to not split it, but how it worked. I needed to get a brood box, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to still do this. I ended up getting a brood box, trying to split it. Had to get new queens, and they didn't take, and except for we had one queen, and then now it completely. It's gone. Basically, like I said, I freebies.
Here, I'll answer a couple of these questions while you're doing that. How many kids do we have? We have 5, ages 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. And my sister and brother-in-law, who we live with, also have 4 kids, 6 and under, 6 to 4 months. So there are 9 here, but we have 5 ourselves. If you could have changed one thing when we started out, what would it have been? And we talked about this one beforehand, and we thought we kind of like chicken. No.
We signed on the house. The next day we had 50 Freedom Rangers.
So we had meat birds, and then we got egg layers right after that.
Mm-hmm.
So we should have gone a little bit slower and kind of like mastered one thing before adding in another thing.
We actually picked up a ton of feed after we signed on the house. Like we had it ready to go.
We did.
Yeah.
What's the one thing on the farm that you think you need but don't have?
Tractor.
Definitely a tractor. It works way better than a wheelbarrow.
And a
riding
lawnmower.
But then you can cut out the gym, so I don't know.
Yeah.
What kind of reaction did you get from your parents when you announced that your goal was to switch career paths? Our parents are like all supportive.
Yeah.
I think probably the reaction of moving in 2 families in one house was a little bit like, are you sure?
Yeah, we got a lot of,
wanna do that?
I wouldn't say grief, but people are like, what do you, like, just 2 houses on one property? Like, no, 1 house. And they're like, is the house separated? Like, no, 1 house. So we got a lot of stuff about it. We also got a lot of stuff, it was a mix, actually. I shouldn't say it was a lot. We had a mix of people were like, man, that's how they used to do it back, back in the old days. So, I mean, we've learned a lot for sure. Definitely know how selfish you can be. Sometimes. But
did you figure it out? Somebody asked, have we lived in PA our whole lives? Nope. I grew up in Kansas. He grew up in New Hampshire, and I've been here since I was 16, and you moved after college.
Yep.
So
I've been here in 2009. So.
Yep.
Okay, I think I got it.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. Okay, we have 99 participants. I'm going to do this now so I don't lose it. We have 99 participants. 100, I'm sorry. Someone just entered. Huh. So what we're going to do... Where's the start button? Where's the start button? Confirm. Okay, confirm. One winner.
Okay, go.
Confirm. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna go. Start. Sorry it took forever. The winner is...
Rugged on the Rocks.
Rugged on the Rocks.
Yay.
So, can't even see it. Rugged on the Rocks. So if... I will actually reach out to you on Instagram, let you know you're a winner. I'll actually put a post.
I thought this was the YouTube one.
No, this is the Instagram one.
Oh my gosh.
Blue hat is YouTube. Red is Instagram.
Okay.
I'll reach out to you on Instagram. If you're here, awesome. I appreciate you coming by. But I'll reach out to you, and that way you can let me know your address, and we'll get it your way. We've been here for almost an hour, 50 minutes.
No, we haven't.
Yep, 50 minutes.
I thought you said an hour and 50 minutes.
No, 50 minutes.
Okay.
About an hour, 50 minutes. So, does anyone have any questions or anything?
49.
49.
Paul is on it.
I like to round up.
Yeah.
Or down, depending on what benefits me.
Cool.
Probably already answered it, but what is the name Bigfoot Farmer? Well, too, I like Bigfoot. I think the biggest thing with our channel is our phrase "follow the lantern," and then with Bigfoot holding the lantern, and then the biggest thing is Psalms 119:05, and that's on our hat actually, and that is let my words guide you along the path, and let me be the light on your feet. And we just want to follow whatever God has for our family. We want to be able to hear His voice and listen and obey. And God only shows us a little bit at a time. He doesn't show us the ending. And if he did, we would try to do it on our own. And so, like, if you're holding up a lantern, you only can see so far in front of you, and that's usually where your feet are. So the light is guiding your feet on his path, and then you're sort of living by faith, walking by faith. So that's probably the biggest thing. I probably haven't really talked about that is the lantern and the Bigfoot holding the lantern. God is the biggest Bigfoot we have. He is the Almighty, and he is he's our God. So we're really big in our faith, and as you guys know that from the videos. So yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Anthony said, "Don't you mean 45 minutes?"
45.
Everything's 45 minutes.
45. Anthony's still watching. He must. I wonder if he's working right now.
Cindy Brown said, "Do you watch Out of Goshen? Goshen? Their oldest son Sam is nicknamed Sam Squatch, and I bet he would love a hat." I don't know that. We'll have to check that out.
Yeah, write that down.
And W. Geiger, I wrote down your prayer request too, so we'll be praying for that.
Write down.
Okay, so.
Congrats. I used to work with Anthony. He moved on to bigger and better things. Cool. Yeah, does anyone have any prayer requests? We'll write them down and pray. And we just ask for you guys to pray for us too. That's huge too. So we really appreciate that. And we appreciate all the super chats, the membership. And again, we just got access to super chats and also the membership section. There's 3 levels. So if you want to support us, support the channel, we would really appreciate it. And obviously you don't have to, but if you feel a call for that, then we would be honored. We would be honored for you to do that. So yeah.
We got to figure out a way to get Paula a hat. She thinks her husband needs to wear a BigfootFarfmer hat. She's like 6'3".
Okay, so he wouldn't need a large, extra large.
Well, I mean, like he's a Bigfoot.
Cool. Well, yeah, and again, if anyone is interested in any of these products, check them out. I will leave all the information below on this video when it posts. And if anyone's interested in picking up some BigfootFarfmer hats, I haven't found a platform like Teespring for hats that I like. I don't know. I just haven't been able to find one. We have shirts at teespring.com/BigfootFarfmer as well, so if you can check that out. But what my point was, if anyone would be interested in that, we have to order them. So send me an email, and I'll get a good order together, and then I'll send them out to you. So if you just, I'll end up, we'll figure out PayPal or something like that. So.
Praise report from TT. Wife had a mammogram today, and that came back clear. Hey Paula, send us your address if you can.
Yeah.
Send an email or a private message. All right.
Looks like we're buffering too.
Mm.
Cool. Well, hey guys, we really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch our lives, and we just congrats to all the winners, and we just thank you for spending 55 minutes with us. No, 55, 03, 05. All right, there we go. So guys, we will see you guys around, and again, thank you for watching. 54, Papa said.
Do you know how to end it?
X.
There you go.